Hey everyone, welcome to Blowback Industries. My name is Martin and this is the T238 tracer unit. Now the guys from T238 actually sent me this to have a look at. They didn't pay me to say anything specific, they just wanted to see a video on what it looks like and a bit of a review from my perspective. So yeah, this is all completely my own opinion and let's open her up. Alright, so as you can see, it's packaged quite nicely. Very large amounts of foam there to keep everything secure. You get this nice little patch. It's very cool. Alright. So we got a little T238 patch. We got our Allen key here. That is for the grub screw, which you'll see momentarily. This is our micro USB and plugs directly into the tracer after you take the cover off. Let's take her out. Ooh, yeah. Now this actually fits a lot of my blasters perfectly. The aesthetic is really, really nice. I even put it on this pistol. And yeah, it still looks awesome. So T238 tracer unit RGB version. You have a whole array of colors to choose from, which is amazing. So, you know, if you want to go red, a bit more realistic muzzle flash, then you can. If you want to go blue, you want to go purple. So yeah, it's really, really great with the RGB variations of colors. And here is an example of what they look like. Alright, now the cool thing about this unit is that the color changing button is on the outside. So you can easily change the color just by clicking it. So we click it and you can change to yellow, green, blue, darker blue, pinky purpley, and that's white. That's just, I think there was a racehorse color. That's what I saw on the website. It's like racehorse color, and then you have rainbow. So yeah, very cool. So super easy to change the colors, which is great on the fly. If you get sick of one color, you just change it with a click of the button. So let's have a look at the tracer unit itself. We've got a nice kind of silvery, chromy paint to it. You can see it's quite reflective and looks super cool. And then it just screws off. Okay, so this is inside. So from the other reviews that I've seen, everyone's like, oh my god, it looks so neatly packaged. And yeah, you're right. You got two LiPo batteries here that charge with this charging port. So all you have to do is oh, does anyone ever do that when you put it in the right way and then you flip it and then you put it, oh god. So yeah, just go straight in there, and then once it is plugged in, it's going to turn red when it's charging, and when the lights turn off, then that means it's fully charged and it's good to go. It doesn't take a long time to charge, which is really cool. So the battery life on these is pretty amazing. You can get about 40,000 shots through this bad boy before it turns off. To save power, it has an auto shut off feature. After 20 minutes, it's gonna flash some colors and then it'll turn itself off. So the battery is a 760 milliamp hours battery with a capacity of 40,000 gels or Airsoft BBs in one charge. Or Nerf bullets, Nerf darts. I don't play Nerf, so I don't really know what that is, but yeah, that's the battery. These are the RGB LEDs that shoot out the muzzle flash. And I gotta tell ya, the muzzle flash that these three little lights give off is amazing. It looks so freaking cool, man. Like, if you were to go on Google and search muzzle flashes at night and compare them to what comes out of this, you'll be very surprised because it is so realistic. And especially if you put it on the red color, it looks just amazing, because especially if you use it with a gelblaster, the water that comes out the end of the muzzle kind of creates the gunpowder look, or the explosion of gunpowder, and it just looks so sweet. So I'll play the video that I played in the beginning of this video, and just so you can see it again and see pay close attention to the Muzzle Flash because it's really, really, really cool. Alright, now it does have this plastic cover that also has this little rubber O-ring around it. Now I'm assuming this is to kind of protect this front bit from water or, you know, any damage or any random shit. It's just the cover. But it also acts as a kind of diffuser for the light. So this comes with a 14mm counterclockwise thread and a 19 to 16mm adapter. So it will fit on most airsoft, gel blasters and Nerf guns with these two little threads here. So yeah, that's good. Okay, so we pop our thread adapter in there and then we lock her off. And then we screw her on. And there you go. I'm just putting on this gas blowback just so you can see what it looks like, but I would not recommend putting it on any of your gas blowback pistols. Now I did try it just out of interest. I shot a couple of rounds through this one and it did exactly what I thought it would do. All the gels got clogged up inside and yeah, I had to completely strip this entire blaster all the way down to the last screw and clean out all of the glow gels that went through it. If you just use it as a muzzle flash unit, then that will work great, but I wouldn't recommend putting the glow in the dark gels because they're just not strong enough and you're going to end up clogging the hell out of your gas blowback and it's not going to work. But it does look cool. It's like a silencer, baby. Now these are the gels that they sent me and I was very surprised at how they performed. It was crazy. So with this gel blaster, this is a Jinming Gen 9 gel blaster. It's an M4 and it's all nylon. Everything's nylon. Every single thing other than the scope. Everything is nylon, including the gearbox. It is upgraded, but it's still nylon. And glow-in-the-dark gels are typically known to not be that strong. They're just kind of like, you know, your standard milkies. And I was kind of expecting them to not perform that well when I put them through a beast like this. Now this bad boy is pretty much all metal. You have, you know, the wooden foregrip and the buttstock, and the handle is plastic. Apparently the real AK's handle is plastic, which is weird, but I don't want to change this. But anyway, it's all metal. Now this is a double bell gel blaster, so it's pretty high quality. And the gearbox in this is unlike anything I've ever shot before, because I've just been so used to shooting this Jinming, nylon, blah blah blah. I was pretty sure that these gels were just gonna get mashed. They were just gonna get smashed up, just like the gas blowback. But alas, they did not. In fact, they performed better in this than they did in my nylon M4, which is so weird. It's like it did the opposite of what it should do. But this is a testament to these gels to say you can actually use them in gel blasters that have full metal gearboxes and they're still going to be really great to use. Now with airsoft you're probably not going to have that issue because the BBs are they're just all plastic, so you don't have the problem with BBs exploding. This is more of a gel blaster issue. But yeah, I like these gels. They're really cool. They did a good job. I was this close to being like, oh, you know, the gels aren't they're not very strong, blah blah blah, because I just shot it with my nylon M4, and then I put it through this. I was like, oh, I'm glad I did, because they stood up very well. So far, in terms of the production quality of the tracer unit, the gels they've sent me, everything is like really well made, and it's refreshing. They care about their products and they want to get them out there, obviously, but then they're good products to get. Like this is not just some crappy tracer unit that doesn't work. Like it works so well. It works amazingly, and it's only $60. It's like blows my mind. Like you'd think that this would be at least double the price, but alas, it is not. So very cheap. and you can, oh fuck. Oh shit. Alright, so I've talked enough about these gels. Why not let's have a little look and see them in action. Here we go. Fun fact about this tracer unit is that it even works in daylight or when, you know, it's not completely dark. It doesn't work as well, but you can always attach this when you're outside and you're still going to see a little bit of muzzle flash coming out. I would put glow in the dark gel balls in there, but just your normal milkies, and put this on the end. It's going to look cool, and it's also going to give you a bit of muzzle flash in the daytime, which is super awesome. Now, if you're wondering what it looks like on the end of this, then, let's put it on. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. So the question is, with this tracer unit, would I recommend getting one? Well, yes. Hell yes, man. And it doesn't even have to be this tracer unit, just get a tracer unit, because they're so much fun to use. But you know, you've seen this, how this works, and I gotta say, you can't appreciate how cool it is until you see it in real life. And this is kind of, I'm gonna put this on everything. Pick one up from T238's website, the link will be in the description, and you're gonna have a good time. Such a great thing to have. It's very versatile as well, because if you don't want the tracer to do anything and you just want the muzzle flash, then you can do it. Or if you want vice versa, you just want the tracer and you don't want the muzzle flash, then you can do that. So this is a really cool little thing. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.